Ban dan 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 dan. Ban dan 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 dan. Ban dan 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 dan. Dun 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 dun. Ba dun. Ba dun. I'm trying to think of intros. I'm leaving it in. Screw it. Welcome back, Trainers and Collectors. It's your favorite Poke Plumber, flushing out the latest news and the hobby updates. Whether it's breaking leaks, rare finds, or market trends, I got the tools to keep your collection growing and your profits flowing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's your favorite plumber. Hope you're doing well. Doing pretty well myself. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hope everybody's having a good week so far. Halfway through the week, almost towards the weekend. But we got a spicy one today. But first things first, we have to announce our giveaway. This is the last day. Yeah, we'll announce the winner on Friday. This is the last day, last chance to enter to win your prismatic, huge collection box that hopefully you'll let me break down. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell notification, and enter your chance to win a Prismatic Evolutions monstrous thing. If it's free, it's for me. But we've actually had some news popping up on a bunch of product being released in the next month or so, which is exciting. We have news of Paldean Fates coming out. It's just like this. It's like this, but in Paldean Fates. So we have more Paldean Fates coming to the market. My guess is, I don't know, guys. We could see it drop to $9 a pack. It's still pretty high, but it's better than what it's at now. We have news of 151 bundles coming out there. And when I say it's going to drop to $9, that's on the secondary market. It's going to retail for way less than that. So you have a chance to get the Paldea. We have news of 151 tins coming back to the market. So you'll be able to get 151 at retail, or that on the secondary market will probably drop to $9. And then there's this collection box that comes down to $2 a pack, right? It has like Journey Together, Destin, Journey, Destin, Surging, ME1, so Mega Evolutions, and then ME2, Phantasmal, which is a crazy collection box. So that's coming for Black Friday, along with many other items. And in the second or third week in November, I believe it's the second week, November 14th, we have Phantasmal Flames being released, which is huge. And then we're also going to have the UPCs. So a boat ton of product is coming out. And why do I start off the video with this? Because it's very important, actually. I think we're going to see a load and loads and loads and loads and loads of product pop up on the shelves at once, which we haven't had in a very long time. So if this all pops up on the shelves, this gosh darn chair, if all this amount of product hops on the shelf and everybody has in their head crash, 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 even though we're not really dealing with a crash, it's just things stagnating, some slabs dropping 10, 20%, nothing too crazy, right? But when you have the psyche hearing crash and you have an overwhelming amount of product hitting the shelves at the same time, and we even have like specialty UPCs coming from GameStop. There's just so much happening. So when you put two and two together, right, things can actually change. Like when people talk enough about a crash, it might actually happen. So now when we have all this product, you're going to have so many scalpers, right? Our favorite freaking people. You have all these scalpers, right? And it's going to be kind of like a race to the bottom. If everybody has this product, if it's really that much product coming, right? You have all these scalpers trying to sell, and then they're gonna undercut each other, right? One after another, undercut, and that'll drop prices. Okay, for the first time in a long time, I'm feeling a little bit confident with prices starting to, continue to drop with the newer released product. Right now, I know we see Phantasmal at $300 a booster box, right? Booster boxes are a different thing. People collect booster boxes now. People are stashing away collection booster boxes right now. But when it comes to the collection boxes, if you want to open product for a cheaper price, that's kind of where you have to go if you want to open product right now. It seems like the booster boxes really have become that collectible item that people want to put away. But you're going to have a chance to start opening some product at cheaper prices, which is absolutely huge. This is huge for the community. I'm really intrigued to see how much product is really coming out there and if it's actually going to do something. Is it going to affect the scalpers? Is it going to affect the rip and shippers? Like, is it going to be that much product? I mean, heck, if anything, it'll help the rip and shippers because they can get product for a cheaper price and then they can rip more and they can get better prices. So it ultimately will help people. If the stores are getting enough product, then they could drop their price and it'll help people. So based on how much product seems to be coming out, that Pokemon truly ramped up the printers, I do think we're going to continue to see the newer stuff swing and drop a little bit. Like I said, booster boxes, PC ETPs, those are the sealed items that everybody wants to keep. Those are the collector items right now. That's just what it is. Bundles, I feel like they don't really have that premium yet. Yes, there's people that are speculating on that, but I don't think we're fully there with the bundles. But as far as your standard ETB, your collection boxes, your bundles, I do believe that we're going to see a change. I'm excited to see how much product is out there. That's just the number one thing. We have to see what Pokemon does about it. Hence, this is why I tell you guys to focus on the out-of-print stuff. On the Sword and Shield, on the Scarlet and Violet, early Scarlet and Violet. And heck, I mean, guys, we saw a little reprint of Destin, but we saw how the market still is very strong, right? We saw Destin drop, and now it's going back up. It's climbing back up. So the market is strong. So we can't, I know we saw a lot of crash. We're not quite there, guys. It's just not happening. But I do think this is a good time to be in the hobby. I do think things are changing, and I think a lot of positivity is going to come from this. That's why the number one thing you have to look at is the long term. You can't always look at short term. I know a lot happens, but someone in the comments was like, well, you said to buy the dip or buy this or buy that. Why are you buying when it's high? Because you're just always buying, right? You're always buying to get to 5, God willing, 5, 10, 20 years from now, right? This is long term. Pokemon has been accepted as an asset, right? So it doesn't matter what happens in 2 weeks from now, a month from now, 3 months from now, heck, 3 years from now. A lot can change in that time frame. So yes, right now things are crazy. If you're buying a Phantasmal Flames box and you buy it at $300 today, is it going to matter in 10 years that you paid $300 for that box? No. But heck, if that $300 box somehow drops the MSRP, then you pick up more, and the end goal is always that further date. I feel like the thing with this hobby now, people, instead of looking, 3-5 years down the line, they're looking 3 seconds, 3 minutes, 3 hours. And that's a huge difference. And if you have that mentality, you're not going to last very long, right? We're seeing a lot of new people come into the hobby. We're seeing people leave the hobby. It's all part of the market cycle. Like I say, time in and time out. Average time, 6 to 18 months. You got to be here for longer than that. It's all about long term. I meet so many young people, and I tell them, you have what I don't. You have youth. No amount of money that I have can buy what you have. And that's the key. It doesn't matter if you guys are only buying 1 blister. It doesn't matter if you're only buying 1 box. Buy what you can afford now and wait the long term. Heck, if you're my age, same goes for you. Just have a healthy lifestyle and make it 10, 20, 30, 40 years. It's all about long term. Pokemon is the biggest IP in the entire world. It's not going anywhere unless we have a nuclear war. God forbid. Then the only thing that's going to matter is water and food. Water, food, shelter, and ammunition, unfortunately. But I don't think we're heading in that direction. Stop focusing on the little things. Stop focusing right this second. It's all about long term. And that's why the scalpers will always come and go. But the true collectors that love this hobby, that enjoy it, and, they buy a slab that they love, they buy a box that they love, and then they wait 5, 10 years, and look what happens to every product. Diversify. Enjoy your collection. Enjoy it while you're in it. Believe me, sometimes I get emotional. I get caught up when things are going crazy, when things are so expensive on and off. It's all about the long term. Slow and steady wins the race. And I always wanted to be the hare, beating that tortoise. No, the tortoise always wins. It's literally engraved in us from our childhood, right? We all read that book, The Tortoise and the Hare. And it was just a life lesson. And you can incorporate that with everything in this hobby. Slow and steady will always win the race. Right now, I made a huge deal on Brilliant Stars, right? I think I have 5 Brilliant Stars cases coming to me in the next week or so. Can they dip more? Can they drop to $400 a box? Can they drop to $300 a box? I don't know. If things get bad, absolutely. I'm not looking at that short term. I think one day, I can't tell you how long, but I think Brilliant Stars, one of the most S-tier sets. We don't talk enough about the trainer gallery. You have 5 different evolutions. You have Eevee himself, right? You have Jolteon, Flareon, Vaporeon, and then you have Sylveon and Umbreon. And you have 2 of each of those. Mimikyu, awesome card. You have one of the best Charizard cards. Where is that card? You have one of the best, wait, where is it? You have one of the best Charizard cards I've ever seen, and it's just not appreciated. I'll tell you a story. Back then, let's say you would get a collection box, right? Collection box had Fusion Strike, Chilling Reign, Battle Styles, you know, all this stuff. First, you'd rip the Battle Styles. Next, because you saved the best for last, then you rip the Chilling Reign. Then you'd rip the Fusion Strike. And in the end, you would save the Brilliant Stars for the end because that was the better pack. If you went back and you were here in Sword and Shield era, Brilliant Stars was the number 2 to Evolving Skies. And then it just got reprinted. And then it got reprinted again. And then it got reprinted again. And it fell all the way down there. And then all the new people in the hobby, they saw the price lower than the Fusion Strike, right? It's crazy how things work. Fusion Strike was an $80 box. Brilliant Stars was never an $80 box. Brilliant Stars was always that item that everybody thought was going to do well. I'm still bullish on that item. Brilliant Stars is one of my favorite sets. Guys, I still open Brilliant Stars to this day. You know, like I pulled a Charizard Alt Art not too long ago, graded it. Like, it's a very fun set to me. And I feel confident. I know it's not even that long ago, but it's nostalgic to me. My kids and I opened it on the ski trip. Like, Brilliant Stars came out on the ski trip and we opened it. It was President's Day weekend. I'll never forget it. I have nostalgia for that set. Silver Tempest, we talk about it all the time. That's why I've been focusing on those sets. And guys, not to mention Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is one of the best sets ever released, right? I got to give my credit to Tim because he was telling me this. If Celestial Storm is an $800 ETB, where the heck will Crown Zenith be one day? One of the best sets ever. Stop overlooking the good things. I know we're excited about the hype. I know we're excited for Phantasmal Flames. Again, one of the coolest Charizard cards out there. I've seen what happens to Charizard sets. I'm not saying to pass on it, but I wouldn't go all in on a $300 box on a brand new set. Grab a couple, set them, forget them, and just watch what happens in the market. Because with Phantasmal, we're going to have at least 2 years of it. Let's just see what happens. It's always the newer, shinier thing. But at the end of the day, patience is key, and that's very important for all you guys. For everyone's favorite segment of the day, Pokemon Education of the Day. All right. Whew. Let's see if this is going to be a little more difficult. Zekrom and Reshiram were said to once be 2 parts of one original dragon, and Kyurem is what was left over when they split apart. Kyurem generates freezing cold energy inside itself, but it is at risk of freezing itself. Oh my god! It also has the power to refuse with either Zekrom to become Black Kyurem or Reshiram to become White Kyurem. So Kyurem is a Pokemon who can fuse, and that's White Kyurem, and that's Black Kyurem. Which one is your favorite? Like, comment, subscribe. You guys are the very best.